Today I'm here with Dr. Worarat. She is the former student of KMUTT in Computer Science Department, and now she graduated at PhD degrees. She worked at KPT as a lecturer of some courses. So, start with the first questions for you. What is the meaning of computer science?
What is the meaning of the computer science? You asked me about the meaning, so I have to translate word by word, right? Of course, science means something about science, right? Something about technology, improvement, and so on. And computer, actually, I think when we combine those two words together, it means something like it is science of computing. It is somehow we trying to learn about nature of computing, improve the nature of computing, how can we make computing algorithm better, faster, and perform well. That is my opinion.
That's great. That's a great answer. So the next question: what is the reason why you choose to study computer science?
I have to think back like 10 years ago. The reason at that time, 10 years ago at that time, computer was quite new actually. It was quite new, and at that time I saw that the job opportunity in the field of computer, they are quite a lot, and I know that in the future computer will become like everything in our life. And that's why I decided to study something that related to computer. So now there are some kind of like computer engineering, IT, and also CS, computer science, right? The reason that I choose specific in computer science is it is because computer science itself not just only learn how to program or how to let computer work, how to manage or put the component of the computer together and then make it work. But I also learn how to make an algorithm clever, how to make it faster, how to make it perform better. So that is why at that time I was interested in computer science because of this reason.
It's really mean that you choose computer science because it's more or less like improve yourself.
That's right.
So even if in computer engineering there is a more chance opportunity in the jobs.
Actually, I know that it's more chance in opportunity in the job, but you see nowadays, job opportunity between computer engineering, computer science, and also information technology, nowadays they overlap, right? So it's like the job title or even in the job description, more or less they would say that they will accept someone who studies something related in computer, right? So if you see in reality they are overlap. So I select something that I think is important for the improvement, not just only is something that I like but also important for the improvement in future as well.
Well, that question will open like people's minds. So move on to the next questions. In the first year of studying computer science, was it hard for you? How you deal with it?
Actually, it was not that hard. I mean, it was hard in the subject that I have never studied before, like programming. But for me, it was not that hard because the first thing that I have to do is to know myself. How can I study? How can I learn by myself? When I know it, then I can manage itself. Okay, so I can manage my study very well. So at that time, I did not have any problem with my study at all. So that's the reason, because most of the students when they come here, they will not look at themselves. They just try to look at the others, try to ask for help from the other. But actually, they should look at themselves first, how they learn, how they can perform better. And I think if they do this, they can find a way to make their study better.
Something really easy for you for the next question.
Yeah.
It's
Not
what is
that
the
much
key
difficult.
part needed to study computer science successfully?
The key part, right? You need self-improvement.
Self-improvement.
Because when you study in this field, everything is improving. In terms of technology, of course, every day, every second of your life, everything keep improving. So if you do not improve yourself, or if you do not upgrade yourself, or even try to know what is the world like now, okay, I think you will not keep up with the world, and when you out of date, so you are gone with this field.
So you suggest that people should like catch up.
Yeah, of
The world.
course.
So the next question is, what are the career options that is available in computer science field?
Actually, there are a lot. As I have said before, that the career option for actually for not even computer science, but also from IT and also from computer engineering, we have career option quite similar. But we have really a lot. For example, we can go for programmer, which is popular, right? We can be even a system administrator, system tester, or even network administrator, or even database administrator. So we have really a lot of career path for the computer science, or even the other field that related to computer. So I think that's quite broad in this field.
So in your opinion, what is the most popular for computer science students?
I think it should be programmer. Of course, a CS student would not think about it because they hate programming, right? But the nature of the computer science itself, they focus on improving algorithms. So how can you put your algorithm to work without programming, right? So that's why programmer is one of the most popular, or one of, I think it is one of the most occupation that fit with the computer science.
So move on. Can you tell us about your working life after your graduations?
Actually, I have my working life since I was doing my PhD as well. Because when I work, actually I did my PhD, studying my PhD. But during that time, I was also working in the project, and experience is it was very good experience to work abroad together with the international environment, and I really like it. So the my experience about working in this field is that you need a lot of improvement and communication. Not just only improvement, but self-improvement, not only logical thinking and your skill, but you also need soft skill, because you need to work together with friends and colleagues, right? And you need to communicate well with them, because you need to create a program. If you cannot communicate with them, just only a single bit of the mistake, the program will fail, and it will not meet with the requirement, and there will be a lot of problems. So that was my experience.
We like to focus on communication and soft skills.
Yeah, of course.
So the next one's, are you satisfied with your jobs? Why not?
Nowadays my job is lecturer, right? So actually I am certified for sure, because I like lecturing people, I like meeting and communicate with people, right? And I also can work in the research that I also like. Yes, because research is something that I can improve myself, working on something that I like, and that was very good. So
It's like-
now it's very, very perfect.
It's like two jobs in the same time.
Yes, yes, yes. So you can try something that you would like to try without a fear of failure.
It's pretty interesting. So how does computer technology affect your life?
Technology affect my life. Mm?
It's like, can you say more convenience or like
Oh, okay. Of course, technology help us convince, but it depends. I mean, if you ask me, who study in this kind of things, and who usually living my life in the technology, so I would say that of course it is very comfortable. It helps my life much better. For example, I can schedule myself easily, I can take care of my memory and everything, I can connect with my family easily, you know. But if you ask someone else, like who are not in this field totally, they might say that it's totally inconvenient for them. So it depends. But for me, of course, it's totally, well, amazing and very, very convenient.
it's like all in one?
Yeah, of course, that's good.
So do you think that more jobs in the computer science field are needed in Thailand?
Actually, yes. actually, even nowadays, the news in the newspaper or even in the news media, uh, there are significant articles that point out that Thailand we are really in need of programmers. Or that means we need someone like, for example, computer scientist who can take care of the algorithm and build it as the program. Okay, so we are really in short of them. That's why I think we are still in need of them quite a lot.
So it's consequence to the next question. In your opinion, what would computer science be like in the next 10 years?
Ooh, in the next 10 years, in Thailand, I think it's quite slow to see because not many people in Thailand see the importance of computer science. But when you go around the world, I mean, other countries like United States or in the country inside Europe, computer science are the field that people needed in every organization or every company, especially in the R&D, research and development department, and they really need it. And I think in the next future, not in the, I think in very near future, computer science will be in, will, it, I think it will be announced as one subject in a high school for sure, because I think it is an important or it is a basic knowledge about logical thinking that will impart the skill, this kind of skill, logical thinking, systematic thinking, analytic thinking to the students. So that's why I think this is required for the high school. I think I have seen the speech from Barack Obama
Yes.
like last year, that he will put this computer science as a subject in high school as well. So I think in the near future they will become very important field.
So like every high school, like have to study programming,
Yeah,
computer
they
science.
need, yes.
It's like every organization now have computer science departments in there.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's great. That is the last question. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
It was a great question and great interviews.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you too.